What's up, everybody? This is Matt from Manly Gaming. So, we're playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, I played a little bit without streaming, just to get past some boring parts. And one of them was finding this guy, Ginger. He was a stable boy at Neuhof. Neuhof was slaughtered. A lot of walking around and investigating. But that part is done, so now we have found him. So, let's get back to the game. So yeah, it was a lot of investigating. I had to kill a couple bandits, and that's done. So let's see where we're at now. This is my guy, Henry. Quest log. Let's see what we got. So yeah. Now let's go tell Captain Bernard that we found Ginger. Actually, I think I can fast travel to Neuhof, maybe. Go full screen, zoom out. Ooh, what's this one? DLC quest. We'll figure out what that is later. Here. Oh, yes, I can fast travel. So let's fast travel to... I said that really strange. Let's fast travel to Neuhof. See, the fast travel is pretty weird in this game. So you can get ambushed at any time while fast traveling. You just gotta be careful about that. And your energy and your nourishment naturally will naturally go down. There. So for those of you who haven't seen this game before, I'll show you the slaughter that happened here. I got my horsey. And my horse Pebbles. Dusty steed. Oh, they cleaned it up? Okay, they cleaned it up. There were dead horses just slaughtered everywhere.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. I'll be with you.
Alright, so now I gotta go find Sir Radzig. Oh, there he is. Hello, Sir Radzig.
Greetings. What do you need?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhof
The whole story.
a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarreled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment of Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Merhayed?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
So, do you think they're going to try?
Oh,
the
that's
same
too
thing
bright.
again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now. The secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True.
Hero.
If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot. Staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
Right.
Take care now.
Alright, game saved. Alright. That dog is really good at him. This way, yeah. 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 Alright, so yeah, you can only fast travel to places you've been. You know, that's alright. If you've never been there, you cannot fast travel. You know what? I need nourishment. I need food. And there's food right there. Alright. Forgot the controls for a second there. Like triangle to get off. I don't see anybody here. Do they have any belongings that I can rummage through? I'm a little bit poor. Now, I could sleep here and save the game if I wanted to. Get some energy. Wonder why there's a fire here and a whole camp set up, but nobody here. Huh, a little strange. Alright, back on my horse. Let's go. Ah.
I can't leave now. I still have obligations here.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, that's like leaving the map. Okay. Yeah, no, don't want to go there. We want to go back this way. So to here. Yeah, it's just going like the general direction, but went way off course. I was leaving the map. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this guy. I think he's tried to talk to me before, this guy.
And it's safe as houses.
What's it about?
You have incredible good fortune, friend. I have an offer for you, the likes of which comes along only once in a lifetime.
I have to kill him.
I don't know. Isn't it stolen or something?
I say, do you want to offend me?
No, no. It's just... You have to admit, it looks a little suspicious.
Indeed, suspiciously cheap. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
All right. Show me what you're selling.
As you wish.
What is this? Sure. Why not? I bought some loaded dice, or a loaded die. I don't really play that game. I could try to pickpocket him and take my money back. But that guy would see me and into the guards, and I'd have to kill a whole bunch of people. Alright. So there, I rode to the part where I had it marked on the map. Now I'm on my way to Neuhof. Alright, now I'm going the right way. I think. I hope. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, right into a tree. And to think, the new game that's coming out is 2 times bigger than this one. Go, 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 this way. There you go. Thank you. There you go. Shortcut. Not a shortcut. Oh, there's your shits. I can see it. It's off in the distance. Ooh, also the scribe is here as well. I can learn how to read. My guy doesn't know how to read. I think it's like 50 groschen to learn how to read. No, I think he's in the main part of town. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Pebbles. Talk to these people.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin of my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Ratai.
Oh, that was easy.
What's going on out there?
Lubosh.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of people. Limpy Lubosh.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
When they say there's nothing to see, there's something to see.
I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanish's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Lovely.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any cronies?
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
A loner.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhoff raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
But you said he was home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now, and nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
Can I go in? Alright.
An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning, but who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Maybe he was already dead, but he didn't scream. Ooh, lockpick. Get my lockpicking skills up. Ooh, I don't like that one. Here, let's reset. See if it's a different. See, it's never the same spot. You want somewhere close to the center. Oh, that's a good spot right there. Okay, that's a good spot. Bandages are always good to have. And that's okay quality. Don't need anything else there. Nothing of quality there. Yeah. Nothing else. Okay. In here, anything of quality here? Some food. Man didn't have anything valuable. Huh. Well, now I go here, move this to horse, 2 of them, and you don't want to be caught with anything illegal. Anything stolen. Alright. I don't know how it's stealing if he's dead. No, no. Alright, if you've got anything else.
Health to you.
Another thing about Lubot.
No.
Take care now.
Alright, let's see. Other townsfolk might say, and you're stuck.
Yeah.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa.
I don't know how I can help you.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
there wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time, and then yesterday he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. Never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Okay.
That's
So we got a lead.
Thank you.
Talk to the priest.
God bless.
Now, I need to go learn how to read. We got a fast travel point. That's good. Where's the scribe? Ah, where is the scribe? Baker. Grocer. Oh, come on. Where's the scribe? You know what? Oh, is he the scribe? No, he's not the scribe.
I've come in the...
Of course.
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
What was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I haven't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was.
Do you know what
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone?
He was a loner.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Oh, I gotta talk to the scribe.
God be with you.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Yes.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
All right. 50 groschen it is.
Then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay, whoa. That one Addy. Okay, so we're gonna guess what some of these words are because the letters are gonna be mixed up. So, one day a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it home on second thoughts and soon found, to his delight, that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he killed it and opened it only to find nothing. That one? I think that's it.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Doesn't, that being greedy doesn't pay.
Being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson.
Ooh, second lesson.
Much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Alright. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Let's go see what. He teleported.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
nullus est liber tam malus, ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Yay, I can read now. Yay. Alright, so my guy can now read. What's my nourishment at? 80. I didn't even lose any nourishment. Alright, get on, Pebbles. Let's go back to that guy's house and see what's written on the wall. And then we'll talk to the priest.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? And why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
They called him Judas. Go see the priest.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Ooh, I've only got 2 of the,
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
Father Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Take care now.
Alright, so... over to the tavern. And we'll wait till the evening.
Pour me an ale. A tankard of ale.
Good thing it was almost time. There he is.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat.
A tankard of ale for me.
Yeah, Gib. Coming.
One
All right.
over here, please.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out.
I'll be right back.
But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
Yeah, enjoy.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
Yeah, enjoy.
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help.
Why is he...
But there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujits, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing.
Ale as usual.
What actually happened at Noyo?
Pour me one.
The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
You're just making excuses. The people who say the church
Shouldn't
is
have done that
corrupt
one.
are right. You don't care about anyone, only your own comfort.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Really sorry. You've no idea how wrong you are.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasa Monastery.
Satisfied? Here, enjoy.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for,
My pleasure.
for debauchery?
No, I don't.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
Coming.
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
Oh, they're drunk.
We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, bo nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj panuje sej smutek, godnielo i rano utek, niech ich małżeński majstrat, do wczera żylne saje brak. Už sej moji svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich muži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si umí jako poslední den. Buďme s vámi, ano ráda s vámi a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven.
And he wins.
Zítra jen tu jsou
Uh-oh.
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Ooh. Throwing us out.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Oh. Why am I fighting two guys? I'm getting punched in the back of the head. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Ugh. I'm getting beat up. Hard to see. Let's take this, I guess. It stops me from being hungover and not being drunk. Oh.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Middle of the night, waking up the town. That's hilarious.
This is wonderful.
Bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Yeah. I remember this part. There's, yeah. Well, yeah, there's a lot of nudity in this part, so yeah. I'll put the video back once this part is done.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
throwing up all over the place.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive.
Oh. Sermon.
What have I forgotten? Where the fuck am I? What the fuck was it?
Drink the spirits, that helps.
Mass!
Doesn't that make you more drunk?
I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What?
I'm gonna screw this up.
First, I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Roach's cronies are.
Ooh. Alright.
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Well, all right.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need
Oh,
to
if I
drag
can
it out.
remember.
If it turns
they
out
said.
well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubos.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let
Alright, so I gotta get dressed. So yeah. Why is everything down so low? Because I'm drunk? My strength is 4, my agility is 2. I think it's all because I'm drunk. Okay, so you're saying drink the spirits. $27%. Yeah, it will make me drunk again. Why is reputation lost?
Never show up. The swill pump.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
All right. Huh.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
Oh.
Wants to preach about the church.
Uh-oh.
Just as we are commanded to obey the priests in matters of virtue, so are we commanded
I'm gonna
to
screw this
defy
up.
them face to face if they live contrary to God's commandments.
Hear that, Godwin?
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust,
Who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Oi! All honor to Godwin! Let him drink like one of us!
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
I think I did okay.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this.
Oh no.
For shame.
Utterly blasphemous.
Can you believe such behavior? For men of the cloth to get drunk
I thought it was good.
So, is our deal still on?
Are you pulling my fucking pizzle? I couldn't have done worse myself if I'd puked on the altar.
Well, I'm no preacher.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
You can't be serious. After all that.
All what? All you making a complete hash of my sermon? You were supposed to help, not get me into even more trouble. Now I'll have the bishop on my back and all the villagers. Just leave. I need to pull myself together.
And what am I supposed to do?
Find someone else to help you.
Uh-oh. I did it wrong. I made the wrong choices.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I don't know nothing about it.
That man Lubosh.
I didn't really know him.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. I was wondering what he was up to.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
So nobody knows about him.
He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened...
Do you know anyone?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
I don't know where to go now.
That's all. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
I've come in the...
I don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Well, the priest just told me to screw off. Let's go see if I can get him to talk now.
Hey.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
I've come in the name of...
I don't know how I...
Who was this, Luke?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept...
Do you know
I don't think he was home.
Do you know who Lubosh?
As far as I know, he had no...
Okay, so everybody's just saying the same thing.
God bless.
And now the priest won't talk to me because I chose the wrong things. Oh boy. Maybe I could sleep it off.
Good health to you.
I've come in the name.
I don't know.
No, he doesn't know anything either.
That's all. Is there somewhere?
Aye. There's for how long?
One night.
Just the one night?
No problem, but
Here you are.
you all like it here.
Where do I go to?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there. Good luck to you.
Aha. Lock is too difficult. I just unlock stuff just for taking it, like just to get my skills up, and you know, I'll take a couple things here and there. I'll do that. Move to horse. You know, move to horse. You know, I'll sleep off my drunkenness and get to 100 energy. I thought it was blood. So you're gonna sleep for 5 hours to get 100 health? Or 100 energy, sorry. And sleep off his hangover? Or drunkenness, or whatever it is. I don't know if he's drunk or hungover. I don't know. One or the other. But I'm gonna sleep that off, and his nourishment's not gonna be 100. I've got to get to a bathhouse. Have my garments washed, and then go to an armorer and tailor and have my stuff repaired. Alright, so where's the bailiff? Okay, so my stuff's all up a bit again. Oh wait, I already talked to the bailiff. The bailiff knows nothing. So let's go back to Sir Radzig. Because I failed. No, I have. I failed. I did wrong on the preacher thing. I did the sermon wrong. So. Watch me get attacked like halfway there. Right around here. No? I'm lucky, I guess. Sometimes you get attacked in the woods. Oh, Sir Radzig isn't here? No. Alright. On to Rate.
Do you need help?
Actually, while I'm up here, oh, 26 health, I just killed it. $30. Okay. We'll start at one end. $79, that's better. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the Millers and I'll save the game there and end it. End the stream. Oh, went the wrong way. Oh, hello. My kitty wants to say hi. Say hi, Maverick. Yeah, I know. You went down. Say hi. Thank you. Yeah, you wanted to say hi. Jumped right up on the table. Or right up on my desk. Actually... we'll wait around. It's after midnight, I gotta get to bed. Gotta work in the morning. Gotta get up in 5 hours for work, so gotta get to bed.
Good day. What do you... Good luck then.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
God be with you.
I'm interested in your services.
So what are you in?
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper
I
bath.
have no wounds.
Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
As you wish.
That's too much. It's not worth it to me.
As you wish.
I'd like to make you...
So what are you interested?
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay...
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be Goodbye.
I look at my clothes. Oh, spick and span. But if I pay to have my wounds healed, which I don't have any, it also feeds me. Puts me at 100 nourishment and 100... Really? Feed from pot, there you go. Nourishment is still 58.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rat-aid tourney?
No, I do not. Where's Teresa? She up here? Yes. I could steal her clothes.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Alright, so I'm going to be ending the stream here, guys. I'm going to make him sleep for 1 hour just to save it. And that'll be all for this this stream. If you like the stream, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so next time I go live or post a video, you'll be notified. And I will end the stream now. Thanks for watching. Later.